Hello, everybody. Here I am once again doing another devotional in English. So, before I start with the devotional, please let me know, put your comments below if I'm pronouncing the word incorrectly. I need your help, so help me with that. As you know, or if you didn't know, English is my second language. I did this devotional already yesterday. I did it in Spanish, and but today I'm gonna do it in English, and I'm just gonna share my notes, okay? And today I'm gonna read in the book of John, chapter 15, verse 16. And make sure when you're watching this video, you're taking a break, you're already resting, or you have your morning devotional, have your cafecito ready. Don't forget about that. You're going to enjoy the Word of God more. It works for me. All right, so we're going to read the book of John, chapter 15, verse 16. You did not choose me. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you to go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. And the question I want to ask today, that I actually ask myself this question: am I bearing fruit? Definition of fruit: part of the plant into which the flower ovary is transformed after fertilization. It contains the seeds and separates from the plant when it is ripe. For example, olives are the fruit of the olive tree. God has chosen us with a purpose. Therefore, my responsibility is to be fruitful. Many times we want to be fruitful without carrying out a maintenance process, without fertilizing, without taking care of it. In other words, we don't want to pay the price. I was watching a video of how a tree can bear fruit. And again, for me, this is new for me, so maybe you might know how a tree can bear fruit, right? But I didn't know about this. Even in Spanish, I learned a new word, and also I'm learning in English, and it caught my attention how it works. A simple and natural method that consists of cutting the apex of all the branches. The apex is a very small and insignificant part or amount of a thing. So to make it more simple, more clearly, in case you guys didn't know, again, I learned this yesterday as I was reading and studying. This is the apex, right? So it's telling us for this to grow, we have to remove everything first. We have to remove it. And by the way, this is not gonna grow because it's fake. Okay, but I'm using it as an example. So we gotta remove all these little things. Hopefully you guys can see it. Those little things right there. We have to cut the apex of all branches. You see how this small and insignificant affects the development of a fruit. By steering the apex, the tree immediately begins to place branches in different places and is activated to produce fruits. After 2 or 3 months of cutting the apex, you begin to see new small branches and begin to give the first sprouts of a sense, and the plant begins to bear fruit. And what I was learning throughout this, the definition of fruit, or how a tree can bear fruit, those little things, right? Like if I want to grow, those little things that are affecting my life, right? That are in here in my heart, that are stopping me to continue to grow. Like this is telling me I need to start cutting the apex for me to grow, right? And what can we learn today? So number 1, identify what prevents me from growing with my relationship with God. Number 2, recognize and accept where I am failing. Number 3, humiliate and forgive everything that has affected my life and allowing that to make me, to push me away from God. So before giving good fruit, we need to do all these things, right? We need to make sure we're clean, we're healthy, we're removing the insignificant part, which are these little things, little negative thoughts in your mind, anger, I don't know, frustration, little things. What else? You name it. Finances, relationships that are unhealthy, right? Little things that are not allowing us to grow or to get closer with God every day. Or maybe yourself, right? Maybe you can say, well, I've been hurt before, I am hurt today. People are mean, people hurt me, or God hurt me, the church hurt me, my coworkers in my school, they've been doing things to me. We need to identify these things and start cutting, right? The apex. And I'm gonna say it like that because that's what it means, cutting the apex for us, because it says it affects the development of a fruit. So once we identify these things that are affecting our life, right? It can be spiritually, it can be emotionally, right? Physically. So when I was going through this lesson or devotional, I had to reflect on my life once again, and I was thinking, like, I'm doing good, like I'm fine, right? But maybe you're not, you don't feel like, oh no, I'm okay, right? But how is my character? How is my behavior? How is my attitude? The way I treat people, right? Because for me, okay, I'm always gonna put my example of what I go through. I can easily say I love God, right? I love God so much, but my actions, it's gonna reflect something else. So it's the fruit, right? What am I producing? Am I producing God's love, right? So I want to produce a good fruit that it's going to be a blessing not only to me but for others. And also ask yourself, I have hurt myself, right? Maybe you can say, well, people hasn't hurt me, or people are nice to me, church is nice to me, God is nice to me, but sometimes yourself, how you treat yourself, that's also hurting your life, right? So after we identify and recognize all these things, and we ask God to help us to forgive others, to forgive ourselves also, right? And to do better, we're gonna heal and we're gonna be free. And after we are healed and we are free from all these things, we're gonna grow differently, and we're gonna bloom, and we're gonna not only growing, like as a person, but spiritually, and you're gonna be a blessing to many people around you that actually needs us in their life. And honestly, I need you in my life to help me grow every day, to be a blessing every day in my life. So, and after that, we're gonna give fruit. So that's the question, am I bearing fruit? We're gonna bear fruit after we recognize all these little things, after we cut the apex of all the branches. Not only one part, will God remove this situation, but I'm still dealing with this. No. We gotta cut the apex of everything. So we gotta allow God to go inside our hearts, because maybe you can say I'm okay, but you're not okay. And that's okay. You can keep saying I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay until you feel like you're okay, but until we don't cut the apex, we're not gonna be okay. We're not gonna heal. And just to finish with this lesson or devotional, Jesus clearly told us what we must do to bear good fruit. And I'm going to read in John chapter 15. We're on the same chapter, verse 4 and 5. And it says, let me see. Abiding in me. It says, Jesus clearly told us what we must do to bear good fruit. He said, abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him, he bears much fruit. Because apart from me, you can do nothing. A branch must remain firmly attached to the trunk to stay alive. As the disciples of Christ, we must remain firmly connected to him in order to remain spiritually productive. A branch obtains strength, food, protection, and energy from the vine. So the vine is Jesus Christ. And we need that strength. We need that spiritual food. We need that protection. We need that energy that only God can provide. And again, thank you for watching this video. Please share your comments, your experiences, your testimony, your prayers. If you need prayers, comment below. And we will see you once again on another day. I'm going to continue doing this devotional little by little. So be patient with me. And have a blessed day.